Eric Muathe with Muathe.com. I'm going to use AMD's current daily chart to discuss how stocks have an amazing memory. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect these 2 points here. So the lows of September of 2016 and the lows of November 2016. And I'm going to just extend that line. So let's extend that line. And you can see what I'm getting at here is it gives us very interesting points of action. For example, here we went below it and then back above it with uniform action, and then we bounced back above the line, which is this entry. And since then, since this break here in May of the highs, we've been trying to move above this line, and every time we tag that line, the stock makes a shallow high. So again, even there, and we can see that over the last couple of days it stalled when trying to move above the 14.50 level. So we can clearly see that if the stock is to do well, it needs to trade above the line extension that goes back to the lows of here and here. And for some reason, which I can't explain, to be honest, the stock seems to know that there's a line going back all the way to last year. And so clearly, if the stock is to do well, it needs to clear that line by trading above it. And again, as we can see, since the highs right there, this has been where the stock has struggled. Every time it would try to move above this line, it has been stalled. So maybe the market is telling us that for now, unless it can clear this line, that this is also another short term, maybe even another major high. We shall see. Now clearly, if the stock is to do well, it needs to take out the recent weekly closing high, and that price level happens to be at 14.55. so it would have to take out that recent weekly closing high if it's gonna break out and see higher prices. Don't forget that on the weekly, we have what looks like the potential of coming back to test this RSI level, which was the break of the highs there. And the stock is pretty much coming back to test that level. So failure to break out, failure to move above this RSI resistance line might suggest that we are looking at potential for a swing trade down, maybe even a serious move lower. Also, we can see here that from the monthly chart, we would need a breakout, and again the price is the same, happens to be again at 14.55. The stock would need to break out above this recent monthly closing high if it is to see higher prices. Keep in mind, right now we have good RSI action. RSI is trading above 69.1. So again, to summarize here, looks like we can learn something from what is going to happen to this stock short term, because this line, the previous lows line, is coming in play, and for now looks like the stock is responding. And let's watch and see whether this is telling us that the next swing trade is going to be down. And of course, if the stock is to do well, it needs to trade above this line. Right now, indication is it is showing resistance. Until we see a breakout, chances are this is one that would need to forcefully take out the RSI resistance and also break out on the weekly and the monthly charts. Now, one more thing I forgot to mention is the current highs on the RSI also happen to coincide very nicely with the recent RSI tops, like that. So you can see we've come back, we've tested that RSI top line, and as of right now the stock is responding to those highs. So we can clearly see that if the stock is to do well, it needs to take out those two lines. Otherwise, for now, the next major direction here in terms of a swing trade is looking like it's going to be down. Eric Muathe with Muathe.com. As always, good luck, peace, and blessings. ECS. Ba bum ba 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 ba.